Hey guys, today's question is minimum length of string after operations. In this question, we are given with a string s, and now we can choose the operations. We can perform operation any number of times. In one operation, what we can do is there should be at least one character, like for index I that where we are performing the operation. There should be at least one character at the left of the I, okay, which is same as the current character, and there should also at the right index of the I there should be at least one character which is same as the current character si. Okay, now we can delete both those characters at the right side and the left side, and we will not delete the character which is at the current index I. Okay, now we can perform this operation again and again until we cannot perform the operations, and we have to perform the operations optimally, and we have to return the minimum length of final string s that we can achieve. Okay, now for this example, as we can see, for this example a b a c b b c b. Now let's say we choose the index a. Okay, here we can't choose this index because there is no a in the right side. Also we can't choose this index because there is no a in the left side. Okay, so let's say we choose the index third, where for this a. Now for this a, we can see the closest character a in the left side is this a, and in the right side it is this a. So we will delete both these two characters. Okay, this a and this a. Now this string will look like b a c b c b b. Okay, like here given. Now after this, we can again choose, like for example, this b or this b. We can choose any of these b, and we can delete two b's. For the if we choose this b, we will delete this b and this b. Okay, so these two b's will be deleted, so our string will write a c b and cb. Okay, now here we can see no characters frequency is 3, so we cannot delete any character. Okay, as we can see, for this b there is no b in the left, for this c there is no c in the left, and so on. Okay, so now what we can see is we can minimize the string until it reaches until the frequency of every character is 1 or 2. Okay, because if the frequency of the character is 2, then we cannot delete that character. Okay, and if it is 1 also, we can't delete that character. So if the frequency is greater than 2, only then we can choose do some operations. Okay, now what operations we will do is, for example, now let's see these examples. For this string a, where is 5, there are 5 a. Okay, so this is a odd size of frequency of a. We can see for every a, let's say we will choose the a in the middle, of course, optimally. So two a's will be deleted. So like let's say I choose this a, then this a and this a will be deleted. Okay, so two a's are gone. Let's say I choose again this a, then two a again will be deleted, so single a will be remaining. Okay, so for wait a second. So for a odd length string, we can see single a will be remaining. But if the size of the string is even, okay, now we can choose this a and this a and delete two in the left and right sides. So two characters will be deleted. Now we can't choose any of the character because there is only two frequency of the a. Okay, so we can see for an even size of string, we can choose we can delete characters until the size becomes 2. Okay, for example, also for this, because this is not said that the character should be adjacent, they can be at the any index. Okay, so for this b, let's say there are 4 b's here. For this b, let's say which is this b, we can delete these two b's. Okay, and then these two b's will be remaining, and let's say for we choose this a, so we can delete this a and this a. Okay, so our final string will look like double a and double b, or it may look like ab, but there will be always only two a's and two b. Okay, now we can conclude that for an even size of frequency, there will always be two elements left. Okay, if there are more than two elements. If there are zero elements, then it doesn't matter. But if there are more than two elements, more than or equals to two elements, always two elements will be left. And for an odd size string, there will always be one element left, because we are deleting characters, taking two characters at a time. Okay, then at a point we will reach where only one character will be remaining. So we will conclude that we can take frequencies, and now using that frequencies, we can calculate how many characters for every character a to z, how many character will be remaining in the final string. Okay, and then we have to return the minimum length, then we will return the cumulative sum of that frequencies that will be remaining. Okay, so let's code it to understand well. Initially we want to take the frequency, so we will choose an unordered map or a vector of 26 size. So let's take an unordered map of characters and the integers showing the frequency of every character, and let's name it as MP. Now fill up this frequency table. So for an index in S, we have to fill the frequency, so MP of S plus plus simply. Okay, now first take the initial answer size as 0, and now iterate over this map, okay, in the frequency chart. So for auto index in MP, the frequency, the left is index and the first is index and second is the frequency. So let's take the frequency as x dot second. Okay, now as we discussed before, if the frequency is greater than 2, only then we can delete. So if frequency greater than equals to 2, sorry, if it is less than equals to 2, then we will simply add the frequency in the answer, because that will be the size that will be added, because we can't choose any character to delete. Now as we discussed here, if the size is odd, then we can delete the characters until it reaches only one character, okay, for every character. So if the size is odd, we will simply add 1, and if the size is even, we will simply add 2. Okay, that's it. So in the else case, else if the size, the frequency is, let's say, even, then we will simply add 2, and in the else case we will simply add 1. Now after this for loop, we can simply return the answer. Okay, let's run this. Sorry, unordered map should be MP of X. Okay, let's run again. Okay, let's submit this. Okay, so the code is accepted. Now what else we can do? What another thing we can improve in this question? Look at this condition, if frequency is less than equals to 2. Okay, so if the frequency is less than equals to 2, we are incrementing answer by frequency times only. Okay, so if it is 2, then we are incrementing answer as 2, and it is 1, then we are incrementing answer as 1. Okay, it can't be 0 because it is an unordered map, not a vector. So we can see that if the frequency is, that we are incrementing the frequency on these conditions only. Okay, for example, if the frequency is 2 in this condition, answer is incrementing by 2, and in this condition, if also we will see, if frequency is 2, then frequency modulus 2 is 0 and answer is incremented by 2, and if frequency was 1, that means odd frequency, then answer was incremented was 1 by 1. So we can see, we can simply delete these conditions, because these two conditions will be sufficient for that. So this will be the if condition and this will be else. Okay, now it should also be fine. Let's submit this. So the code is accepted. Thank you for watching.